Hey there, swim fans. Welcome to a very special edition of Whiteboard Wednesday, because in this video, I'm sharing with you everything swimmers need to know about the coronavirus. In this video, we're not only going to talk about what the coronavirus is, we're going to answer the question if it can spread in a swimming pool. We'll talk about some simple best practices to keep yourself safe and healthy. Check out the link in the description below to stay fully up to date, and make sure you're subscribed. If you're new to the channel, welcome to MySwimPro, where we share the latest and greatest to help you improve your performance and health. Now in this video, it's specific about the coronavirus, but let's get right into it. So the biggest question that people ask us is, can the coronavirus be spread in swimming pools? Does this mean you can no longer swim? And I believe the answer is no, you can still go swimming. You just need to be more aware of what you're getting yourself into. So chlorine may be able to deactivate the coronavirus. Now I put a box around may because what does that mean? Is that not 100%? So it may, because not all swimming pools are actually chlorinated to the same level, or chlorinated at all actually. So chlorine is a chemical in a lot of swimming pools, and it's designed to kind of kill things like the novel coronavirus. But if your pool doesn't have chlorine, or it's not chlorinated enough, there's a chance that it could actually live at the swimming facility. But I would argue that the more important thing to consider here is that not everything is happening in the swimming pool. So you might actually be infected through the pool deck, swimming equipment, right? All of these different objects on the pool, whether it's the door handle or the pace clock or anything like that, can carry germs, can carry something like the coronavirus. So it's really important that you're not thinking about it just from a water perspective, but if you leave your house, you're increasing your risk no matter what. That doesn't mean stay in your house and lock your door, close your windows, and hide from the rest of the world. That's not what I'm saying. If you go to a swimming pool, you're potentially just as likely to contract corona as you are going anywhere. So don't think that the water is any more likely to transmit this. And we have a quote here from Professor Wang, professor at Duke. He's also on the World Health Organization committee for the coronavirus, and he says that transmission of the coronavirus through the swimming pool is unlikely unless the person is swimming very close to an infected person. So it's not like the water is any more contagious if someone's been in the water who has the virus, and then the next day someone else goes in the water, they're automatically going to get it. That's not really how this works. Some tips for avoiding the coronavirus. Now these are standard hygiene measures, so there's nothing here that's actually new or shocking that I'm going to be presenting to you, and it actually is applicable for just staying healthy in general, but I'm going to run through them really quick because it's nice to have a refresher every now and then. The first one is to cover your nose and mouth when you cough or sneeze. So if you feel like you're going to sneeze, make sure you don't infect everyone within a 30-foot radius of you. Cough and sneeze into your elbow. If you have a sleeve, if you have a mask, if you have anything, just cover it up. Make sure you're not infecting other people around you. Number 2, avoid close contact with those who are not well. So if you see someone coughing up a lung or someone just sneezed, it's probably best not to go and give them a hug and then wipe your face, right? So keep your distance from people who are sick. Wear the standard precautions if you're in the healthcare industry, you know your stuff. Number 3, wash your hands regularly with soap. So washing with water will not disinfect and kill the bacteria and the germs. Make sure you're using soap. I put a box around that. Next, avoid contact with animals and wash your hands after. So animals, similar to a human, they can carry a virus. So if you don't need to touch any animals, don't touch the animals. If you happen to have a pet, make sure you wash your hands after hanging out with your pet, right? Similar, basic best practices here. Finally, stay at home if you're feeling unwell. So if you feel ill, don't go anywhere. Stay in your house, contain yourself, self-contain, and keep it to your own surroundings. Seek medical attention early. So if you are sick, if you are coughing up a lung, hopefully it's before you cough up a lung, you seek medical help. Or if you have shortness of breath, think about it, call your medical doctor. I'm not a doctor, so that's full disclaimer. Seeking this YouTube video will not get you any help beyond some comfort. So make sure you actually seek professional medical help if you have any of these symptoms, but that doesn't mean run to the ER as soon as you sneeze. And finally, stop touching your face. It can be really, really tempting for my friends with a beard to stroke your beard, touch your eye, touch your face. Just don't do it. Don't touch your face. Keep your hands down. Keep your hands down. And I have finally here, avoid travel to high-risk countries. And the CDC, Center for Disease Control, actually has a list of different risk category countries. If it's non-essential travel, you don't need to do it. It's non-essential for a reason, so don't do it. If you need to go somewhere and it's not a high-risk country, go ahead, hop on the plane. But I implore full caution, make sure you pay attention to everything we just talked about, keeping yourself hygienic, washing your hands. And if it's not essential travel, don't do it.